Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading. This is for the first part of April 2019, April 1 to April 15-ish, 2019, Sun, Moon, or Rising in the sign of Sagittarius. I went with you guys first since you guys had the most views and feedback. All right, so let's see what's going on with you guys. Patience. Some of you could be needing some patience with the situation right now. All right, so Sagittarius. I'm going to shuffle one more time. I'm going to do the 10-card Celtic spread, and I'm going to clarify with one of these decks over here. All right, so let's cut them and begin. All right, so this will not resonate with everyone, but it's my intention that it does resonate with those that need to hear it the most. Okay, so the overall energy that we're looking at, Sag, is love. So this could be a choice that has to be made. It may not necessarily be between two partners, but it is a very important decision that could be in many aspects of your life, but it's going to possibly affect a lot of people. Now, we do have where something has been running its course for a long time. I feel that it's come to completion. That could be the decision you're faced with. We do have a sense of feeling that you no longer want to put your all or efforts into something, like something is, you're tired, okay? Coming through first is the Tower. Not necessarily bad. We have the Ace. So with the Tower, it can be a new beginning coming through for you. This could be your energy. In the past, we have you coming through. Here again is the King of Wands. Here we have the Hangman in the near future. In your foundation, we have the Page of Earth. Now, crowning you is the Seven of Wands. So there's something you feel like you have to say. It could be you defending someone. You could be standing your ground with something that you're vehement about. Now, here we have the Seven of Swords. So there is some deception. We have the Eight of Coins in the reverse in your environment. So someone is no longer working on the relationship. Now, here we have the Seven of Cups in the reverse. Here we have the Five of Cups as the outcome. All right, so I'm going to leave this right here and just kind of prop that up a little bit so you can see. So a decision here is the overall energy. All right, so you're coming through. Here is the Tower. The Tower indicates something that is going on in your life that is shocking, something that came through. It could be a revelation. It could be range from anything from something great news to something that was not great news. It is empowered or crossed by the Ace of Wands. Now, this could be a ton of things. I'm going to try to be as general as possible. It could be where some of you were trying to get pregnant. This is often the card of pregnancy, Tower, the news coming in. Some of you could have heard someone was pregnant. Someone close to you could have been pregnant. It can also be some news that's coming in that is indicative of something ending, transformation, a new beginning. Now, here in the past, we do have the King of Wands. The King of Wands could be your energy coming through, Sag. It's also someone who is, they're very attractive. They're very confident. They're very focused, gifted, talented. They get things done that need to get done. They're the ones that are often called upon when something is needed, or if you're stranded on the side of the road, this is the person that's called, male or female. It doesn't matter, but this is something from the past. Now, this could be where someone suddenly had that role, and maybe they changed. But here we have the Page of Earth in your foundation. So the Page of Earth is something that is new, exciting. They're curious. This could be a new idea that you have. It could also be a fire sign that you are involved with. If not, it could also be We have water, air, fire, and earth. We have all the elements here, so it can be anyone. But we have here the page of earth in your foundation. So that is where you like to feel, you don't like to stay in one spot for long. You like to constantly be on the move. You're very enthusiastic. You're very creative. You're very excited. And I feel there's some new opportunity that has come in. But we're going to clarify. We're going to really dig in here in a bit. Now, in your crowning you, we have the Seven of Wands. So there's something that you want to say. There could be where your next course of action is defending this new decision that you're making. Some of you could be moving towards a new path, and you're very enthusiastic about it, and you are maybe having to defend that or plead your case, so to speak. Now, in the next position, we do have the Hanged Man. This is major arcana here. 2 major arcana in this 10-card spread, or 3, I'm sorry, so far. So a lot of this, that indicates that the 7 remaining minor arcanas are things that that you're in control of, and that you have the ability, free will to make the decisions rather than procrastinating or ignoring something to where the major arcanas have to come in. But here we have the Hanged Man in the immediate future. So that's indicative of a feeling as though you do not want to make a decision. Now, it may not be that you don't want to make a decision. It could be that you just simply don't know how to go about making a decision. Maybe you're thinking all these different things. Maybe you have this idea, but I would think that if this was the Ace of Swords, but it being the Ace of Wands, I feel that there's something that's already come into play here, but we're going to see as we clarify. Okay, so with the Hanged Man, this is not wanting to make a decision, wanting to, maybe not knowing how to go about it, something along that lines. But again, we're going to clarify. Now, in the position of advice, we do have the 7 of Swords. So I think that this being an advice, I think it's saying to make sure that you do everything above board. Not that you wouldn't. You do have 3 7s in this reading, which is interesting. So we have here the 7 of Swords, maybe saying to make sure you do everything above board. Don't be deceptive. I'm not saying that you would, but if this isn't you, this could be someone in your environment, there's someone that's close to you that is possibly being deceptive, and maybe that's why the Tower came in and left you feeling maybe betrayed. And it could be, you know, having you left with having to make a choice, and maybe it's a choice that you really don't want to make, and maybe someone has done something to you, maybe they've wronged you in some way. Now, this could even be a child, you know, the age matters not, an adult child, a teenager, whatever, but it could also be someone that has done something that, you know, was, that you feel like you have to defend, whether it's to your, if you have stepchildren or something of that nature. It could be where you feel like you have to defend this person. Maybe they've done something, you know, that someone else didn't think was right. We do have the 8 of Earth in the reverse, 8 of Coins, 8 of Pentacles in your environment. So this is saying that something has happened here with this Tower that's resulted in a stalemate. Someone does not want to continue working on something. Someone could be being stubborn. Someone could be, this could also have to do with employment. You know, it could be something totally different than this issue here. We do have in your hopes and fears the 7 of Cups. I think that this is you feeling like you're hoping that you are not being misled, that you are not giving someone your support and your being in their corner, so to speak, that you're not being disillusioned in some way. Now, here we have the 5 of Cups as the outcome. So this can also be feeling sad, focusing on what you don't have. Focusing on what you don't have rather than focusing on what you do have. But let's break it down here. I'm going to use this deck. Okay, so we're going to clarify each and every card here for Sagittarius. Why is the King of Wands here for Sagittarius, please? King of Wands. King of Wands. Please clarify the energies around. Thank you. All right, so we have two cards that wanted to come out. So in the past, we have the King of Wands. This is you. The King of Wands is you. King or Queen matters not. Having to take control of a situation. There's definitely a choice that you have to make. There's a path in the past here. Time is irrelevant. However long it is, matters not. But whatever this was, no matter how long ago it was, it's still affecting you now. It's still on your mind. It still creeps up in your mind. But this is a choice that was made by you to where you feel like you had to take control of a situation. Whether it be change jobs, whatever it is, you had to make a choice. Whether it's in a relationship. Now we have the Page of Coins in your foundation. Okay. All right, we have the Hierophant in reverse. So I think that this has to do with a committed relationship. It being in the reverse, I think that it ended. It could have been by your choice because of the Chariot here, where you took control of the situation, ended a marriage. We have here the Page of Earth as your foundation. So I think that at the time or now, you were very curious about it. You were very enthusiastic about it, and you were done because I think you did have the Ten of Wands in the deck, which is completion. Now, this could also be children were involved in the marriage. Now, coming through here presently, we have the Tower. So something abrupt, shocking has come through. Now, this could be a new relationship for you. What are the energies around the Tower and the Ace of Wands for Sagittarius, please? Energies around the Tower and the Ace of Wands. All right. So we do have the Eight of Swords, which is like this. We have the World. I could have flipped it out in reverse. I don't know. I'll read it both ways. We have the Ten of Wands. We have the World. And we have the Eight of Swords here. So this is a new beginning for you. This could be, this is where you are breaking out of the chains that bind you, so to speak, the fears, the delays, the insecurities, the uncertainties, and you're ready to take on this new beginning. You're ready to take on the world, so to speak. I feel that things have been, again, a repeating card. You did have the Ten of Wands in the Good Tarot deck here. Yes, here you had that. So this is a repeating card. So things have been very difficult for you, very challenging. But I feel that here with this 21, something's breaking through the world. A new opportunity has presented itself. Now, this could be some sudden news that comes in however way it applies to you, whatever area. But it could be something sudden. It could be a relationship. It could be a new job. It could be travel. But I feel that you are going to break through any fears or uncertainties, hopefully. But then for some of you in the reverse position, this could also be where you feel like it's too burdensome and you don't want to acknowledge or take advantage of this beautiful opportunity that I think has presented itself. Maybe you feel like it's too much trouble, or maybe you feel that you don't have all the elements to proceed with this new opportunity. Because here we have the Hanged Man. All right, what are the energies around the Seven of Wands? This is you standing your ground, defending your stance, excuse me. Why is the Seven of Wands here for Sagittarius, please? Okay, that one wanted to come out too. Okay, so we have the Nine of Cups. This is something that you have wished for. It's a new beginning. You have the Nine of Cups, you have the Fool. Maybe you feel you have to defend this to someone. Maybe you feel you have to defend this action to this new action, this new beginning to your children. But if not, I feel that this is you guys coming out of a long-term commitment and you are excited. You're ready to embrace this new opportunity. I do think there's some reluctance. There's some fear, apprehension, fear of the unknown. And we have here the Knight of Swords in the reverse. So I think that this could be either you pulling back and thinking, okay, let me think about this a little bit before I proceed further. Because we do have the Hanged Man here, where there's no movement. Why is the Hanged Man here for Sagittarius, please? Why is the Hanged Man here for Sagittarius? Please clarify the energies around the Hanged Man. Okay, 3. We'll take them. Oopsie. Okay. Okay, so we do have here Judgment. So this is you giving something a second thought. You're going to, I think you're going to break free. You're going to be like, okay, you know what? This is a great opportunity. I'm going to do it. I'm going to take charge. Now, this could be with, if this isn't someone from your past, this is kind of given a different twist here. Okay, so we have something that's not moving, that's not moving forward. It's a judgment. It is and I feel like it has something to do with finances here, because the finances are in the reverse. We don't have Justice here, not yet. Okay, so we have the Emperor. This could be the father of this child, this from the past. This could also be a beginning where you are giving it, you're going to embrace this new beginning. After some time of being indecisive, you could go ahead and give it a go. But finances could be a problem. Now, some of you could, no, I'm not seeing this as a loss of a job or anything like that. This could have something to do with this here. Something with finances, child support, because of the Emperor. The Emperor is typically the father. This could also have to do with some sort of judgment payout, maybe something that this tower that came in, but with the Ace of Fire. 7 of Swords. What are the energies around the 7 of Swords? Okay. The Star. Healing from deception. That's black and white. So you're healing from deception. Okay, 8 of Earth. You also have the Star and the 9 of Cups. So I think that you guys are really trying to manifest good things in your life. Some of you may not with this 8 of Earth in the environment. Why is the 8 of Earth in the reverse? The cards are really flying out for you guys. Okay. 5 of Cups, repeating card. 7 of Swords, repeating card. 3 of Pentacles. Okay, so in your environment, things that are out of your control, there's a sense of not working together. Maybe someone was deceptive, and they're not wanting to work with you as far as the financial arena of things. Someone is not being on the up and up. And I feel that it's really heartbreaking to you if this has to do with your children, if this has to do with child support from the father of the children. The Emperor is typically the father. 7 of Cups, hopes and fears, hoping for things to get more clear, for things to maybe emotional healing for some of you, especially with kids. And this could be on the kids front, but let's see what clarifies the 7 of Cups in the reverse. I'm getting 2 different things here. New beginnings. I feel that there are some difficulties with the new beginning based around children and the father of the children, and this legal matters where I feel that the finances, 6 of Pentacles in the upright, is a financial payout, financial gift. Could be taxes, but it's in the reverse. So I feel that it's not what you expected. And for some of you, that could be a tax refund. Seven of Cups in the reverse here for Sag. Why is the Seven of Cups here? Okay. So we have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. It's like no more waiting. Two of Swords. The blinders are off. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so I think that a lot of you are, I don't think that this is a hope by any means. It could be, it's not. Okay, the Seven of Cups here in the hopes and fears is you're fearful that things are going to get worse. They're going to have more of an emotional impact on you, maybe people in your environment, your kids, if there's kids involved. Seven of Pentacles, some of you could be done with giving the benefit of the doubt. You've taken your blinders off with this Two of Swords. There's no more blinders on. And then the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, I think that there are some concerns about finances in this reading for whoever this is meant to resonate with. And the Five of Cups moving out, focusing on what you don't have and focusing on not necessarily, and that's not a negative thing. It sounds so negative when you portray it that way, but it could be where you're concerned because, you know, if this does involve kids, you are concerned about, you know, their emotions. You're concerned about what they're lacking. I mean, you always want your kids to have things, you know, and maybe you're concerned about words that are exchanged, you know, like if there is going back and forth between homes, I feel there is some concern about what's being said. You just don't want your kids to be hurt in any way, and that's not going to apply with everyone. But all right, so Five of Cups here for Sagittarius. What are the energies around the Five of Cups, please, for Sagittarius? Why is the Five of Cups here? Thank you. There we go again. These are okay. You guys are grieving over finances again. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Four of Wands. The family unit, the bond, the stability, the foundation. There is some sadness and reminiscent and concern about, again, if you have kids, you're concerned about how they're taking it. But I do think that you guys are coming out of difficult times here. I'm not sure what you guys had last time, but I do think that there was something to do with child supporting kids. If that wasn't you, it could have been Taurus. Okay, but that is what I have, and I'm going to do one card of advice. The one thing that you need to know, and I need my circle deck up there. All right, what is the one thing Sagittarius needs to know? If this does pertain to child support, some negative feelings. Dang it. Well, we got the Four of Wands in the reverse again. So we already know what the Four of Wands is. Okay, so that's only going to resonate with a few of you. Again, this is still where you're trying to, I feel, take control of your life, and things will smooth out as time passes. Things will fade, and like my mama always said, this too shall pass. Okay, wish you guys peace, love, blessings, and I'll see you guys April-ish. Okay, bye guys.